Pedro Muriel.
Can I ask the second one?
Yeah, okay.
We got, oh, besides Viceroy, what is my favorite cigarette brand? Well, here's the dilemma that I faced. Actually, interesting story about it, because in the States they don't sell Viceroy. They used to a long time ago. They don't sell it here. So I smoked Marlboro Red, because I started smoking because I figured, oh, it's like probably the harshest one you can buy everywhere. But then I went back to Canada, because I've been down here for a while, so I haven't really been smoking Viceroy anymore. I went back to Canada and started smoking Viceroy. I started spitting again, started hawking up this brown stuff, and I realized that those things are actually like probably way too sketchy. But I mean, I like them. But you know, down here, Marlboro Red, no spit, no hawking, no sore throat. Amazing. Bliss.
Pedro Muriel asks, do you remember your interview with Sky Ferreira? Are you still friends with Zachary Cole Smith, and how was it interview other artists?
I do remember the interview with Sky. That's the first question. Yeah, I'm friends with Cole. I don't see him too much because we're both touring all the time, but when I see him, I see him. And interviewing other artists is kind of weird. It was a lot of people are always saying like, "Oh man, you're so funny on Weird Vibes." But if you guys had seen the stuff that didn't make the cut, wouldn't think I was so funny anymore. Thank you, Pedro. Let's go with Pedro Muriel. Are you going to release a Salad Days demo album? And the answer is yes. And I believe if you buy the box of the new album, there's a vinyl with all the demos on it. So it should be available pretty quick. I don't actually know when those things will be in people's hands, but soon, very soon.
This is a great question. Have you ever felt frustrated about society telling you what to do, or you were always like the "fuck you, I do whatever I want" type? By Pedro Muriel.
I think everybody gets frustrated with that, but sometimes you gotta tell them to fuck off. But I don't know. I'm not a badass really. I'm kind of a pussy. God bless you, Pedro.
Mac doesn't really confront.
Don't let him bring you down.
Yeah.
I just kind of like I'm like somebody else can deal with this.
But it doesn't mean he's like wired in. This is what I've known you. You're not like wired into society. You don't like let people tell you what to do. But you're also not the type to be like, no, fuck you, cop.
Totally.
You've been learning a little bit about myself up here. Pedro Muriel says the first version of Still Together is great. Why isn't it on the demo album? Oh yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about that. It's a very old song. I think.
It's on its own album.
Yeah, I guess if you want to see it, go to my old Bandcamp page. It's on my Bossa Yeah Yeah album. So I don't know. Pimp.